Grief is a complex, multifaceted experience that varies greatly from person to person. It's not just an emotional response but can also have physical, cognitive, behavioral, social, and philosophical dimensions. Common emotions include sadness, anger, guilt, anxiety, loneliness, helplessness, and relief. These emotions can be overwhelming and may come in waves, often triggered by reminders of the loss. Grief can manifest physically with symptoms like fatigue, changes in appetite, sleep disturbances, physical aches, or illness. It's important to attend to these physical symptoms as part of the grieving process. Grief can impact thinking and judgment. It's common to experience confusion, preoccupation with the loss, or difficulty concentrating. Some people might also experience a sense of disbelief or denial, especially soon after a loss. Changes in behavior can include withdrawing from social activities, neglecting personal care, or an increased reliance on substances like alcohol. On the other hand, some might throw themselves into activities to avoid feeling the pain of loss. Grief can alter one's social dynamics. Relationships with friends and family might change, as some people may not know how to support a grieving person. Grievers might also feel isolated or misunderstood. Grief often leads to a reevaluation of personal beliefs or a search for meaning in the face of loss. This can involve questioning one's faith, the meaning of life, or the nature of mortality. Myth: grief should be reserved for death only. Reality: grief can be felt for various losses like the end of a relationship, loss of job, or even missed opportunities and unfulfilled dreams. Myth: grief always diminishes with time. Reality: while time can help, it's more about what one does with the time. Active coping, seeking support, and processing emotions are essential. Myth: you should grieve alone. Reality: seeking support from others can be healing. Sharing your loss makes it more bearable. Myth: seeking professional help is a sign of weakness. Reality: recognizing the need for help and seeking it is a sign of strength and a step towards healing. Myth: children are too young to understand grief. Reality: children grieve too, but in different ways. They need support and honest conversations about loss. In conclusion, understanding grief in all its complexities is vital for both those who are grieving and for their support systems. Recognizing that grief is a unique and individual experience, and that there are no right or wrong ways to grieve, is essential for healing and finding a new sense of normalcy after a loss.